Okay. Okay, they're embracing it. So they were in the off season. Well, I say off season. In the month they had off, they were just trying to test chamber. Dude, they didn't use chamber on Haven though. That's kind of crazy. We get a double duelist with chambers, so they're trying to go aggro on the attack, and the defense, push them into the chamber. Either way, I like it. I think this can be good. Let's see what they got. Fracture's one of the maps that's a little bit harder to work in terms of like. I'm trying to think of my chamber. Tier list.
With that,
It's
we are
like.
going to go to map 2. Maybe Jess was right, I cursed everything, and it's not going to be a 2-0. But at the way both of these teams are playing right now, I would love
so it's like
to
bind
see
fast.
all three
I think it's best on bind.
Out, both by
Then I
ZETA
think it's
and Team
second
Secret. We're
best
go over to Caster's Quack
on Haven. Then Lotus.
Excellent job.
Fracture's
on the
fifth.
desk,
There's
but,
another map that I'm forgetting.
So
what's the other map that I'm forgetting? Pearl. Yeah, then it's Pearl. Then it's Fracture. Then it's like Split. And then it's Ascent. Just more because Jet's just so good at Ascent. It is good at Ascent though. So yeah. So that's my kind of list of like best from worst in my opinion. So they're on the territory where they want to use it in Fracture. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of good stuff you can use on this. A lot of good stuff. Az6 as well. Az6, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 2 gifted. We got Mueza, I think, and Just YM. Welcome into the Slug Club. Got gifted. Got gifted. Make sure you say thank you to Az6. Make sure you say thank you for that. Thank you for that, bro. Thank you for the 2 gifted. Thank you for the 19. Okay. We get the chamber out, and this is the map that they picked as well, so the Brax must have been going well on it. We'll keep an eye. In terms of Team Secret, Jesse is on. Wait, they changed up a little bit. Okay, Jeremy on Raze, and Jesse's on the Killjoy.
A little bit shown from Borkum over towards A.
Well, that would have been hard to. Yeah, that would have been a crazy shot to have hit. Okay, retake in terms of this one. We're pushing down here. And what do these two manage to do in terms of their crossfire? Do they get a pretty good one? Yes, they do. Turret contact. This guy's going to take contact. Then we swing from underpass. How many does underpass get? Oh boy. Okay, love this swing from Envy as well. They managed to add an extra layer to it. This was a very good pistol from Team Secret. And as well, when it got into this situation and they realized they were reactively pushing here, this turned out to be incredible. The turret to get early information. Then they had the 1-2 in terms of this guy takes info, underpass swings. That was great. And then Envy here as well to swing on top of it. That was so strong, and that's very impressive to see and have such a good potential on the fly protocol, but a protocol nonetheless. It might have been, at least the underpass thing was prepped, I think, as a reaction protocol. It's cool.
It's hard to draw it up much better than this for Team Secret. This is an absolutely well thought out pistol round that completely put ZETA into a position where they just fall.
That's a very good sign, by the way.
Like
they've been spending a lot of time on stuff.
Now again, though, these thrifties are much more dangerous.
Interesting.
With
Orbs on
Orbs
on the neon, or were they literally just taking it so fast that they would swing into this?
They're going to back up.
Perfectly run into an empty site, and we have a 4-person push behind with this guy just holding a stun for contact the whole time, just waiting to see a question mark on the minimap, and he's going to stun it. He's been waiting for ages. There we go, we're going to get the stun. There's the stun. That's so funny. I like the idea though, the 4-person push here with just as soon as we get someone on the radar, we get the stun going in, and then we just swing. Okay, not expecting that. Nice smokes going down as well.
Tosses it over onto Depp instead, although there is a kill coming out from Jeremy. So Team Secret now a little bit more aware of this. It's a little bit A bit of a misstep. Dubstep trying to
That's
cut off
incredible.
reinforcements.
You don't know what I'm saying? That's incredible. Thank you for being here.
Trying to go in for
Thank you for being here, bro.
create a bit of that
Yeah,
chaos.
there's
The rest of them swinging out from the sides because of it.
Okay,
They're
this is a
trying to
lot of
get,
damage.
as many kills
Yeah, I
as
like the guy
possible,
who
but yes, you're right.
translates
Because of
me
time,
on
unfortunately, they're all gonna have
YouTube.
to back off, and
It gets a good amount of views actually. It's pretty cool.
Well, things considered
I watch
here
some of his stuff
for
sometimes
Zeta,
just
that's not a
to
terrible
actually see
round,
like
and
how
again, I
well
think
he does
Team
the kind of
Secret has a
highlights of
decent
my
idea
videos. But it's cool to see that he
what
just
Zeta's trying to
translates everything and
accomplish
just
on
puts
this retake.
subtitles in for
Seemed
everyone
like
in
they were
Japan.
pretty well
It's really
aware of
cool.
this rotate over towards the tree side, but
I should message that guy again actually.
Zeta still again able to kind of stack up together, work together.
All right, we get the dude.
Jess was talking about at the desk.
We're going heaven with
And
this.
they're able to
Okay.
take Jesse down, grab his gun eventually, even though there is the cover.
Do I get a cut? No, bro. I just like I'm at the point now where I just want like I like people editing my stuff. Like if they're putting in another language, I think that's sick, bro. Like they can. If anyone wants to edit my stuff and put the subtitles for any language, it's so fine to do it. Like you can have all the clips. It's just free. It's just free exposure, and like it just educates other people. That's cool. That's sick.
The Vandal Bulldog as well for dubstep, so.
Alright, trying to reposition around this, but drop is kind of left open, and that was one of the issues. However, as long as they can land the shots, it will still be good. With that aiming control, Crow swings back around, but gets traded off by Jeremy. 10 comes in through the door now,
Whoa.
and it's these little choke points
Whoa,
that kind
we
of block
breach
off the
into
entrance.
this.
However, still
Oh,
sharp
okay.
shooting coming
They're
up from Team Secret.
actually
Borkum gets one of his own.
making around of this, and we have a judge for the retake.
Glass.
And there's
Although they
no
are
guns
in
that he can
position,
really get
they
unless
don't quite have
Laz
line of
somehow
sight.
clears over towards
Just
this.
another bit of
Yeah, he needs to come in and
kind of
get this
mystery
gun.
here from Zeta on what Team Secret's adaptations are going to be. Relay Bull is going to completely miss Jeremy.
Oh.
Laz.
Okay, now he picks up the gun. Interesting to see that Borkum has gone over towards here. He has a lineup with the molly here. So Envy needs to try and delay as much as possible, and he has good stuff for delay, but does get seen here. Oh. Okay, Ori just does that perfect run from them. Nice bonus. Okay, I thought the ult from him was a little bit bold, but honestly, worked really
This is
good.
so good for Team Secret. Again, forcing tendencies, you know, out of Zeta. Or
Yeah, just needed to delay and he just kills everyone. That works as well.
That, okay, it's going to be another arcade push. Maybe they're just going to try to B. You almost have to have that map where they went B every time, right? In the back of your head. As something Team Secret could do to you, where they just bully a site over and over and over. But this time around, they use that against Zeta here. And they crunch into A main. And even though it's a decent reaction from 10 and Crow, it's still not enough. Overall, and 10's out here.
Oh, nice shot.
Okay.
Oh, almost got out of there. Nice trade in the end as well. Seems some good stuff. Chamber getting a lot of control over towards B. And honestly, there's 3-person stack here, so maybe Zets can do some more damage. Nice flash. Oh, wait. You have to go through the smoke? Oh, boy. I mean, that's a lot of damage, like I said. Okay, nicely done. I want to shout out Sugar Zero here. I know that Crow got all the kills, but like this reactive smoke just changed everything. They had numbers here. It's a nice little stack. Stinger's coming out on top. And yeah, that was really good. That smoke was the whole reason this was doable, though.
Assumes that that's going to be an angle that's not going to be pushed or pressured. He takes a bit of a gamble, but it pays off. He swings over to the box here at the front, able to set up.
It was Jesse Vash's molly to try and get into the site. That's so funny.
So again, Crow looking really, really good.
Just melting his teammate. Okay, here we go. We got dubsteps. Dude, he gets an attack op out, bro. Okay, and we got a defense op. Oh man, where the hell's the attack op going? We don't really see teams outside of China do this. Like get the attack op out on this early. This is a bit of a rarity. I'm a massive fan of this again. Massive fan. I'll do my whole spiel about this because I'm a big fan of it. Because a lot of people will do like jump peeks, dry peeks and stuff to get information. And as soon as you punish that once with an op, even if it's only in one round nice and early on and you never bring the op out, they still have to be scared of the op. The fact that it's a thing. So yeah, I'm a massive fan of bringing the op out early, especially if we got someone I mean it makes sense in China because Kang. But if you got someone that is proficient in it, why not? This is a nice hit. There is 4 people here really early for a retake though, and Crow has his ult.
Yeah, so far Zeta's been pretty good on reading how some of these ultimates will be played, and that's why they play so far back. Depth trying to stop
how
them
is
getting the site as well.
they're getting so much for the Stinger? I really thought I really thought Borkum was going to be good for one man. Okay, the problem for Team Secret right now is they took so long with this. They were trying to bait out the ults by touching the spike that now their window of the smokes being up is gone, and they have to cross over towards the site. And like as you can see, we've got the ops holding the angles, no one's rotating. They know they're kind of locked in towards heaven a little bit. They're the last two smokes, makes this one doable. Breach short just hits before. Oh man, look at this, perfect G-tilt, very nice, real good round. Their money's starting to get good. They would like to get this gun and somehow not lose anyone. The stun was unbelievable, nicely done. Did they pick up double op? The Caffeine, they just dropped it at the end.
A great start for Team Secret, a good punch back from ZETA.
2 in a row, breaks the econ. This was nice, it was a clean round.
The showstopper, not playing anybody on site. Depp finds a great little timing there to sneak in, get a kill, and then leaves with his overdrive intact, you know, just in case.
Do you know what I really liked as well is when Team Secret tapped the spike to try and bait out the ults, they just didn't fall for it. They only had Depp, who was like getting information with the worst gun to see if they were holding it, and actually managed to get a kill. So that was pretty cool. Eco coming in. You do a straight up 4-1.
On this map, it's a little bit more difficult to kind of
one away from this. Okay, that's knives on this one. With these deaths, there's a few people that if they got a kill, the next round would be kind of crazy good. This was like a breach ult, a killjoy ult, and a brim ult. So the next round could be wild if some of them get a kill.
Well, he's just gonna play it safe for now. Team Secret anticipating peaks or pushes, trying to bait them out if at anything. They want some more firepower, right? Again, with the pistols, it's just difficult. I don't know if Dubstep has his blades popped. Even if he does, it's difficult to pull it off.
Oh my goodness, 10 pushing. Oh, with the stun? Oh my god.
Around the corner, 10-1,
wow.
10-2.
And he gets out. Okay, nicely done.
The rest of them backing off and
See, that was good.
They're just gonna hold things down.
Yeah, stun, nade in the corner. They're trying to run out. He's just shooting as they get away, and yeah, just straight up such allowed as well. No damage taken, perfect rounds down. They're back to just ridiculous money again. No one has to rebuy. I mean, look how much they spent. 700, 300, 400, 200, 200. That's nothing. That's crazy good. And they didn't get those kills that I was talking about. So everyone's one away from an orb. Well, the Brim, the Killjoy, and the Breach are one away from getting an ult. So honestly, I would not be surprised if ZETA do something pretty aggro here. Secret timeout makes a lot of sense. Like, they're so close to so many ults, they can make a pretty good plan here. And yeah, I'm definitely expecting ZETA to go a little bit aggro here.
Again, after those first 3 rounds, the changes, one of the bigger changes ZETA has made here is they're spreading the map and they're playing for retake. They're not playing to or hit a choke point, like collapse onto it. And that's what's getting them a lot of these rounds, getting them these successes here. So I think as Team Secret now, you need to start spreading the map a little bit more yourself. You need to maybe set up a fake. What I would like to see from ZETA in response is like a fast hit, like a fast crunch. I would love to see that. Maybe even use the orbital strike to set up something crazy. I mean, it would be so unexpected. I don't expect ZETA to do it. If any team's going to do it, it's like not them.
That's the thing.
How do the coaches see scoreboard and all points? A lot of the time you have to get your team to press tab at the beginning. You see all of your players' POVs like this, and then you can pick which one you want to have on the big screen. So that'll be your players' POVs and you pick, but a lot of the time you're just being like players press tab all the time anyway, especially the IGLs, to work out what's going on. Okay, ZETA, I said I wanted to see something aggro from them. Looks like they just straight up push. Any comms? Any commas? Any talkers? How the hell is this guy managed to get an extra kill there?
And they're trying to hold down some of these sight lines, but Envy's down low. Crow takes him out and ends out to Barkham. He's coming out from sewer, but unfortunately not quite able to make it.
1 HP.
1 HP. The shorty's gonna end the screens.
Okay, I love this. I love this a lot. I wanted to see something aggro. ZETA agreed with me, did something really aggro, and honestly, yeah, they look like they got caught a little bit off guard. It's that classic thing, chat, where the attackers do a timeout and everyone's like, right, we need to focus on this new plan, and you always need to have someone in the team. There always has to be someone in the team when you call a timeout on attack going, guys, just hold for 5 seconds. I know we've got a new plan, Let's just hold for 5-10 seconds. Like, you got to do it, because the amount of times people go aggro on the defense when you call a timeout, it's ridiculous. It's honestly, it's over half at the moment now. But the amount of times it works, like, it's proven to just work. Like, every time I talk about it, it works. Every time I see it, it pretty much works. You have to have that one person in the team that is going, guys, let's hold for 10 seconds before we do this new plan. This was a great hit. Oh, they use an ult in reaction to this? This is interesting. So they use an ult, we get 1-2 smokes down. In reaction, we get 2 smokes down as well. The planter gets over towards here, 2 people on site, everyone else really far away. Is this guy going for around the world, or is he's going on the rope? Okay. Their delay's too much at the moment. Borkum has lineups from over towards here, that's why he takes the ropes. So yeah, I think ZETA, no matter what, pretty much lose this round. Pretty much confirmed, because this delay is too much. Should be seeing a molly flying in at one point, then we got the Brim ult on top.
Has to watch his brothers back. The rest of the ZETA squad trying to go up front, but again, time is ticking. It's running out. The angles just do not quite favor them. Depp tries to go in
Don't even need it, looks like.
But Envy strikes him down from behind. Last one
left holds on to his ult. That was a nice round from Secret. They also got Sugar Zero's ult out of them, so that was good. And in terms of it, with the eco, they didn't actually use too many ults. So this was a perfect round from them. Got a bit of double upgrade, I think it was, in terms of the guns as well. Laz managed to keep his op. That helps a lot, but there we go. The shorty kills are back for champs. Yeah, I'll be donating for the shorty kills during champs. So all of like the huge lands for this year, and then honestly probably next year as well. But need to just check that it's viable. But I'm pretty confident it's all good.
Oh my God, he actually lands the shots.
I'm getting so many like gifted recently that I'm real confident I can just do. Damn, this was fast shutdown, by the way. Pretty confident I can just do the 25 for just every big LAN from now on, which is kind of what I wanted to do. So that's really cool.
Use that Envy utility to set up your duelists, to set up.
Damn, this was a heavy shutdown. There's so many people here. Yeah, they went fast over towards A, just instant got shut down. Sounds nice.
And it's a counter, you know, again, it's the counter here from Sugar Zero. Laz there again. I wanted to.
This is interesting. This is the first time they've. This is the first time they had a different setup, like a 3-2 setup. But the 3 was with the chamber.
Incredible. Right now it's being sounded off again.
Yeah, they're doing again another 3-2 setup just with the chamber. So ZETA have been changing it up. They started with a 4-1, and like wherever the chamber was, the other 4 at the other site. But now this is probably hard to read. Not sure they can expect this many people here. Why are the ecos looking so much better for Secret?
Oh my goodness, ZETA! They're not quite able to land their shots.
Big Jewel.
Pro comes back in for the trades, and unfortunately,
damn, bro, damn, the ecos. I also like this from Team Secret. It's one of those rounds. We're seeing a lot of classic, just like calling styles, whether it was with the timeout, whether it was with this round here. They pretty much just did the same strat again, right? And it's one of those things when you're in IGL and something failed so heavy, it's a common strat to just call it again. You just call it again, you run it back, you do it again, because pretty much they think that they've shut it down so hard that they don't have to worry about anything like that. They're probably thinking most likely going to the other site or trying something new. So yeah, there we go. Okay, let me see how fast this is going to be. It's going to be fast because I saw the molly to heaven. It's a nice shot from Laz. We've got a retake on this one. 5 people here very early if they want to fast retake this. AK Hanukulus, welcome bro with the prime. Thank you so much for that, dude. I appreciate you. Crow's ult goes in. We've got a fast retake, a lot different from how they approached it last time. Where the hell are we? Damn, okay, this was really nice as well. And like this time Team Secret were just like, okay, they got all the ults, they're gonna stop us from planting again, right? They're just gonna do the late retake, etc. But this time they actually did the ult instantly and just fast retake. So they wanted to stick the plant, and then they were actually all caught out from this. So I love how ZETA are like using one ult in one way and then switching it up in the next. They also were here very fast, so the flood made a lot of sense here. Joan, speaking of the Oilers, speaking of the gifted, Joan, thank you so much for this, bro. You got 10 gifted. as we get the last round on the go, let me just watch this op duel before I say.
Dubstep, op for op, and he's peeking out.
Oh, nice shot. Yeah, real nice shot. In reaction, we insta-push here. Doesn't know there's a guy behind him.
Not expecting Envy in the corner.
Bro, nice shots. Okay. Looking like this one. Oh my goodness. What is this? Silly Jester, A2B2T2, KJ Siru, Burritos are cool, Fast, LTVR, Baisley. Oh man, they threw everything at him. Respect. Honestly, 6-6 half. I think both teams will be fine with how this went. I feel like ZETA did great considering the start, to be honest.
I'm running out of breath, man. That was.
We've got Zelex, JS, and DJT Rio, and Kiro 7K as well. If you heard your name during all of that, the struggles of me reading the names, make sure you say thank you to Joe, and thanks for doing that, Joe, and I really do appreciate that, man. 10 as well. It's a huge number, bro. Thank you so much, Joe.
Did they take out Laz on the other side of the map? Good work by Dubstep to kind of recognize that.
Alright, nice half. Yeah, I think, honestly, ZETA did pretty good with the comeback here. The problem is now that they have the chamber on attack, which in theory should be a little bit less, but they also have the double duelist, so there's that. The last 5 rounds, dude, the last 5 rounds were so fast.
But it's also the operator coming out from Dubstep as well as Laz, right? You live by the op, but you also die from it.
Yeah, and I mean, that was going to be a big point of interest for me here when I saw that early attacking side op for Dubstep was how much of that part of the game plan for Team Secret was going to pay off, especially going against such a talented operator player like Laz, and it did pay off in the end. You know, the first round didn't go their way the first time, but in the long run, Dubstep, they're able to better Laz, and now you go over to the attacker.
See, teams of mad speed. Yeah, they have a. I mean, I like it. They changed the pace up a good amount.
Again, this is an attacker-sided comp.
They kind of changed the pace and then stuck with it. Is it worth watching map 1? If you're a Laz fan, then yes. If you do want to watch it, I'm literally just making that VOD live right now, so it's on YouTube if you want to watch it. But honestly, it was, I actually think it was a pretty decent map, even though it was a little bit one-sided. I think it was actually more one-sided than the score suggests as well. But if you wanna check it out, I think it's worth. There's definitely a few rounds in there that is worth watching.
I feel like sometimes it comes down to a little bit of that coordinated play if they want to go for it. What I like is the idea of Laz being that individual player to lock down certain angles with his operator or his force. Meanwhile, Dubstep can
the mod speedrunner who can type it fast. Respect.
You also have this joy, though.
Okay. In terms of the pistols altogether,
so it's not impossible. It's very doable. It comes down to how well
and then just this map itself in terms of pistols is
and
this.
That puts a lot of pressure on the 10 with those paint shells potentially to be clearing those nano swarms and the alarm bots and that kind of thing. But I like what you're saying about Laz, and I think
Brim double smoke. So Brim has one more smoke. They get over towards the site.
I think Team Secret's
and we're gonna have a. Yeah, you're dropping down after that. So the plan is to plant up here. And then what? I imagine I'm going to see why at one point. Oh my goodness, nice shot. Whoa, whoa. Bro.
He's nailing them all. And now Envy tries to fire back on his
He's dinking everyone.
Not quite able to do enough damage. It leaves Jesse Vash on the long rotate. Coming down from drop. It's a little bit too obvious. And Laz is coming in to check. Saw the elbow. Ooh,
well, okay, I mean, nice. We get a 1-1, 2-2 for everyone's pistols. We like that, dude. There was some crazy shots. He was just literally one-tapping everyone at one point. Sinus, what's up, dude? Sinus, thank you so much. Dude, he got the tap before that as well. Man, he's actually just dinking everyone with these. That's so insane. Sinners, thank you so much, bro, with the Prime. 5 months. Thank you for the support, mate. Thanks for using your Prime on me. Thanks for the 5 months.
The Chamber versus the Killjoy, right, on this attacker side. The Killjoy is more of an information gatherer,
we
more of a flank protector.
have a very low eco on this one. We got 2 sheriffs, that's it. In terms of how they're approaching this, heavy commit for this bonus run to be as good as possible. They can kind of have 1 death here. They would obviously love to have no deaths, but so kills are really important here for Secret, as we see 1 kill go out already, 2 kills.
And then the automatic weapons fire
and they
off.
don't expect Invi close. Oh man, that was a big deal. Crow needs to make sure that he upgrades if he doesn't go down.
Yeah, this is rather difficult. No gun to be able to pick.
Unlucky loser. Thank you for the Prime, bro. Nice name.
Okay.
Let's just quickly check he gets the upgrade.
Not the cleanest, but still a really decisive round for ZETA.
Okay, yeah, not too bad with that. Slugging out of my mind. Let's go. Love that, bro. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 6 months as well. Thanks for the Prime.
You can hide some of that short-range weaponry, especially on the B side, whether it be in tower or behind those boxes.
Okay, with the damage done, that's who's ending up with what? Dep gets the gun, and we have the sheriff. So these are the 2 kills that came in, obviously. So that's why it was impactful. So bonus becomes a little bit weaker. Still keep the 3 main guns into this one, and we go aggro topside. Interesting that they're 4-1ing with the Neon. Maybe because he can do the stun and always get out. Most people would 4-1 with a chamber here because of the trip, but maybe because they want the trip for behind when they're going to hit an actual place. I'm not entirely sure. Damn, dudes.
Oh, the eagle eye!
That's why I'm saying Chamber's the best agent in the game, because this is a bonus round and he can do that kind of stuff. You put it in the right hands, this agent is broken. I'm telling you, and that is the right hands right there. Nicely done, lads.
Kind of close, but Jesse Vash, I think he's calling for the save, not moving away from B site. I was just looking for some exits, and all it took was 2 headhunter rounds.
I mean, I thought this was going to be more of like a,
damn, they insta-save, no damage taken, the bonus round 3,000 for everyone. Dude, I don't even think they need to hunt. I think this is long-term money-wise, this is the best run they can have. No damage, you don't have to buy anything. I'm not even hunting here. I'm accepting this is so fine. They're getting 1,000 instead of 2,900. Like, this is so fine. Oh god, he's just going for it though. He's just going for it.
But it's just to hold on to these rifles. ZETA again.
Man, okay, fair play. They're going for him and they're winning the duels.
I mean, the confidence here, Quack, from ZETA is through the roof.
Okay, fair play. They rebuy some armors, but they got some guns out of him. Really nice. Dude, let's see this replay. This was clean as hell. He got hit so early, though. The confidence for the wall contact, but why not? He had his TP earlier. No one faced him.
Oh my god. I just threw my pen in disgust.
Look at him go.
That was nasty.
Paper thin prophecy foretold. Junior, execute. Never again. All right. Last on Chamber.
Well, and now, I mean, the scary thing is for other teams, regardless
money,
of how
though.
turns out,
The money's. Oh god.
You don't want to play ZETA
This
on
is the
these
hero
maps.
gun.
So
GP's pretty much the same spot. Does get out of there. Are they gonna push him heavy? Oh my. Oh, nice stun though.
Slides underneath him too.
Last stage, they did manage to get him, but 5 HP Dep? Oh my god, 5 HP? This one's actually really doable right now. Okay, big kill.
10 just watches it down.
5 HP? Oh man, he's fragging out on the 5 HP, fair play.
Jesse just pulls the trigger.
Man, not too big of a problem now. Jeremy trying to find some of these angles. Slowly traversing across, isolating it. But look at the angles being held. Death.
Okay, nicely done.
5 HP, not able to survive, but Crow
They did good damage to try and chip away at their economy, but like I said, their economy's it's going to take a while to do that. Dubstep gets his op out. There's at least some ults to help the defense on this. 10-6 though, they really pulled ahead on this. Laz gets his op out as well.
Unbelievably concerning start to this LCQ for ZETA yesterday. And a very back and forth, a very long, exhausting match against RRQ. To come in here today looking like this?
First, yes, yesterday was a little bit weird. But this fracture, I mean, maybe they saved this up, but Look at how they actually went in for that. First of all, Jeremy with the Jing box, sure. But the way that Depp fought that with his own aggression.
It's going to get a little bit wild, I think. It's either this round or next round.
Like we're talking
It's
about.
going to get
with the 4 rounds in a row now, Team Secret are feeling
it's going to
the
get
heat,
kind of
that
crazy.
pressure. They lose this, it's bad economy.
Lads, it doesn't matter too much, but I'm still just highlighting people who's ultra close.
Thunder, orbital strike, tour de force.
They take over towards A, and they still have no idea that they're taking A main control. It's been completely silent at the moment. And yeah, they're going for the one pass and fake, so this is nice. We go into another big buy round, and this is the first time we're doing a fake. Do we have any rotate? We at least bait out a little bit. Bait out some smokes.
He's pulling these 3 players still on the site. Dubstep tries to go in for the shot, but unfortunately, it's only a leg. Flash has come out, and he is going to have to back off. Tries to go in for the showstopper, but
that's the ult down.
Punches him out of the air.
They can sail over towards the site as well. This was nice.
Can't see anything. You can't shoot what you can't see, and ZETA just gets the spike plant off of that.
Unbelievable. Now rolling thunder available here for
yeah, and they got the ult to secure this as well with the plant. If Sugar Zero gets a kill, that's his ult. Dude, their delay is crazy right now. They got a molly for the after plant as well. Breach ult's perfect. One person dodges it. Laz still gets a kill. And they just fragged out on site. They won all 3 jewels.
And now Jesse Vash, the last one left alive. Despite the rest of Team Secret.
Damn, bro.
He's gonna get caught on the ropes.
Okay, 2-9 on top of all of this as well. Money's real low on this one, and they got to make a decision, and I guess it's got to be eco. This is a hard timeout. They're really like backs against the wall here.
Dire now, and ZETA sitting on huge ults to boot. Quack, this is. I look at this, the showstopper, and Laz with a quick flick shuts that right down.
That was actually real fast. That was in slow mo. That looked fast.
It's nothing but just art from ZETA today. It is art. Someone call the Louvre. We're going to put this matchup in there.
I mean, Laz on the operator, that's his brush. This map, or at least this series today so far, this is his canvas. It's unbelievable what we're watching right now. With 5 rounds won in a row from ZETA. Remember, the 3rd one was won off of 2 Headhunter rounds. That's crazy. Team Secret, you mentioned, backs are against the ropes. What do you do when you're in such a position? You can't continue to flop.
So I think Ye will get picked up after the champs. Yeah, unless teams are still sleeping on Chamber. But honestly, after like these games, after champs, everyone's gonna realize the Chamber is back in the right hands. So yeah, people will. The Ye stocks will go up pretty heavy.
At times has reacted to it pretty well here recently. We've seen where like Jeremy gets like past like a couple players of ZETA and they're still able to deal with it. So ZETA is just so locked in right now. It's going to be difficult. You can see already though, ZETA's looking for what you're talking about. The danger ping coming out of A main there, Quack, leads me to believe that they're suspecting exactly what you're talking about. But for right now,
viable on 3 maps. It's the best agent in the game. It's viable, heavy viable on 5 maps. As in, it's literally good on 5 maps. And it's viable on the other 2 maps, just you got to put a lot of work into it. That's where I'm sitting with it. But I've also been saying that since day 1, since it got that extra update.
That's the thing. I mean,
just like to point that out before everyone jumps on the train. I've got one of the front seats at the one of the fast carriages.
And ZETA doesn't see all that much. They're left with no choice but to make a move. And as soon as they go into the site, if these angles, these corners aren't checked, they're going to be in for a rude awakening.
And with the information that Jesse has with this Killjoy, they know that this is almost certainly
this judge here might actually do a lot.
So much pressure on Jeremy to get this.
Might do a lot, to be honest. Especially with this wall contact, it's kind of perfect.
Relay bolt. Oh, okay, first shot onto 10. However, here comes Dubstep.
It's the nade as well. Oh, that was unlucky. That was going to be another kill there. Did great damage though. Yeah, I mean, did perfect. Nicely done from Envy. Huge shots as well. But yeah, Judge, crazy impactful. Can swing around like that real heavy. Let's see the Envy replay. That's a big round. That was the round that they needed for this one. This is now doable because of this. Let's check it. His mate's doing damage. Oh man, 5 HP on that as well.
First two shots.
That's a much needed round for Team Secret.
The Team Secret classic on this map, it seems. Oh man, he's everywhere. What do you reckon? His teammate got in the way?
The Japanese sniper strikes back.
Strong though.
I mean, I was just about to say the tour de force is ready. Dub's got his op. Can he win that battle again? This time around, it's going to go to Laz.
Yeah, he's only lost the off battle once, I'm pretty sure.
Such a scary round. I mean, a couple big ones as well for Team Secret, so this could get very messy very fast.
They've pushed over towards the site where there's nothing. There's a bit of a kill setup with all the mollies. Let's see how much damage it can do. Def gets ulted. Oh, what a savior ult.
Still lands the shot with the showstopper, and he brings down the party. Everyone has arrived.
Damn, he's just pushing forward. Just takes the kill on the brim here.
I don't think so.
Dude, he's confident right now. Dude, another save. Mate, Secret only winning ecos right now. Let's actually think. Have they only won one buy round?
They have enough money to buy one
Pistol,
more.
pistol, pistol. Then they won the bonus. Then they were getting wrecked. Then they won an eco. Then they won an eco. And then on this one they won an eco. They won one buy round and once against one bonus. They won one buy round. I'm not including the bonus. Holy hell, 10.
Fourth kill in this round for the
That's crazy. They only won one buy round? That's mad. This has been dominant then.
I love the way ZETA, once they hit the go button,
okay, it's that same scoreline. 5 chances.
Of the ults available. I mean, this is the biggest.
Oof.
Right there, that pick there, and 10 ready with his ult to counter that rolling thunder. It doesn't matter if you're stunned up, it doesn't really change much with that showstopper. But also Depp is pushing space. He's clearing out any of those angles and getting away from where that rolling thunder is likely to be coming from. So he's able to kind of help bail his team out if that rolling thunder hits.
No way, he's waiting for the jet ult.
But still, all of the protocols so good for ZETA in that round.
Again, you can go up here. Use the updraft double to see all of this area. On top of this one. There is the push though.
It's gonna be tough. Match point.
Waiting for the stun. Stun comes in off the contact. Damn, they get both, and now they're probably just gonna cut sound. This guy might even peek to get information. Oh, smoke. Smoke and then go stack.
Yeah. Right at the very edge, right at the precipice.
ZETA, they're just gonna take their time here. They don't have to do anything crazy.
Watching down the sky smokes. Jesse Vash getting a little bit curious.
Yeah, this is great awareness here from
the big thing about all of this, and we talked about this in the fast map.
They don't want to mess with it.
I'll wait, because honestly, Invi's in an off angle, but he might eat this stun.
Just got a vandal, a couple of flash points, but he doesn't know that they're there. Can't really peek out either.
Damn, dude, the off angle? You're expecting the off angle? Okay, it's done. That was fair play. When he's out here walking and checking off angles, there's nothing that can be done. Okay, so I'm going to start talking about all of this because this map is done. So they go into the final, best of 5. They get 2 map bans. Haven and Bind has been Haven's been their Bind has been their first ban, and Haven looked really bad yesterday. So they get to ban their 2 worst maps, and every other map so far has looked really good. I'm excited for this final. They have a very, very good chance, especially now Laz is on Chamber. The ZETA belief is really back right now. I'm on board. Like, this was nice. This was crazy strong, especially when you look at these buy rounds, how dominant they were. That was sick. Big win. Big win.
Everything you've wanted from this team for ZETA came together. This is just absolutely brilliant stuff across the board. The whole team, the coaching staff, the players deserve a ton of credit. And Laz on that Chamber.
Okay.
No
Alright,
doubt,
that was nice.
he is the truth.
Lower bracket for these boys.
He is unbelievable with the
I still think this will probably be the rematch at the final. I'm pretty confident.
10 on that raise has been fairly consistent.
But yeah, and maybe a bit of prep against the Chamber, they might be able to look better than this. I say might, they should look better than this.
Out of this world, but the space he gained